Yes, by this point, you've read the title, you've seen the thumbnail. I was disappointed with the new Beatles single, Now and Then. And by the end of the video, hopefully you'll see why. That doesn't mean it's bad, right? I want to make that perfectly clear. It's not bad. It's good. It's good. It's all right. You know, I have to be honest. I didn't love it. It wasn't the grand slam I was hoping to be. This was a project that was led by Paul, because let's be honest, after John and George passed away, Paul, if there was some resemblance of a producer, if you will, a director, artistic director for the Beatles, it would be Paul. I don't think Ringo had much input, artistic input into the song, into the creative choices they made into the song. So I think Paul is responsible, or at least like 90% responsible for this. And I think Paul jumped the shark. I think he kind of butchered the song. He made some pretty significant changes to the song that didn't really service, didn't make it better. In fact, it made it worse, you know. I thought there was some weird changes, some weird choices. I didn't think they did the John Lennon demo justice in the way they did in the anthology singles, Free as a Bird and Real Love, especially Free as a Bird. They're really good, and they really make justice to the John Lennon demo, the original demo from the 70s. But this one, I don't know, it just wasn't there. There wasn't, it just didn't feel like the Beatles, you know? It felt like something else. It felt like Paul McCartney, like modern day Paul McCartney. It didn't feel like the Beatles. Something that really pissed me off was the change he made in the structure of the song. And I'll get my acoustic guitar to show you. I know it's true, it's all because of you. Okay. And if I make it through, it's all because, all right, of you. And then I don't wanna lose you. No, no, no. That was one of the most cool parts of the song, you know? Abuse you or confuse you. Oh, no, no, sweet darling. And he just cut it out. I didn't get it. That was like baffling to me, because that was one of the most neat parts of the song, because John goes from A minor to A major. I don't wanna lose, no, no, no. That was so cool, so neat, you know, especially for me. Like, I'm a music nerd. I love chromatic changes and key changes and things like that. And he just took that out of the song. Like, why mess up something that's already good, something that's already working? I really did not understand. And I thought, oh, maybe it will come back at the end. Maybe he'll use it. He didn't use it. I did not understand. I was baffled by it. And he just jumped to and then I miss you. He just jumped to that. And I think when you take that big chunk of the song, which was the way John originally intended, you lose the soul of the song. You just lose everything, you know? You're just, I didn't get it at all. I also thought it did not have the right punch. It didn't feel right. I don't really understand why, because it's so new too, but I didn't like Ringo's drumming too. I thought it was, I don't know, it didn't sound like Ringo. It didn't really come alive, you know, in the track. And it just felt dead. That's, to be honest, that's my real feeling listening to it. It just felt dead. There was no life to it. And there was a lot of soul in the original demo. That's why I think I was mostly disappointed too. And there was some like baffling choices. Like there was some key change, some solo at the end. I think that was Paul playing. Just did not feel right for this song. It just felt like shoehorned in, and I'm sorry, man. I just have to be honest. It just felt wrong. A lot of the choices made in the production of this song just felt wrong. Maybe I'm biased because I am biased because for the last 12 years, I've been in love with another version of Now and Then, which you're probably familiar with the Alvaro Ortega version of Now and Then. To me, that is the quintessential, definitive version of Now and Then. It just feels like the Beatles. He even puts some guitar licks that sound like George. Everything sounds authentic, sounds like what the Beatles would play. Not only the instruments, but the creative choices, the production. His voice sounds like John. Everything. I encourage you, if you haven't listened to it yet, go listen to Alvaro Ortega's version. To me, that's the definitive version of Now and Then. So yeah, I was disappointed by it. If you loved it, if you liked it, more power to you. I'm not trying to put this song down. I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just giving my honest opinion on the track. You know, I have to be honest. I have to be frank. I did not love it. That being said, I'm happy that it happened. I think it's cool. I think it's a huge advancement that we're making this discoveries of technology, and we're getting this lost tracks and making new stuff with it. Even if the result wasn't as satisfying as maybe I and maybe you would like it to be, but I think it's a huge step in the right direction. So yeah, I was disappointed by it. I didn't love it. And that's that. Tell me in the comments what you thought. Maybe you loved it. Maybe you agree with me. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't. If you didn't. And that's it. I'll see you next time.